kept telling him he's going to have to score 40 to 50 points. He didn't believe me. Well, he scored 41. So give him the credit. Go ahead. Who wants to ask questions? I'm not going off tonight.
Coach, it seemed like on the sidelines, it's kind of cutting away. You're staying calm, but he's kind of had that look in the face, like, especially in the first half, just so close to the place where something wasn't clicking. What were you seeing and kind of adjusting with the defense after they're coming over each series?
We were trying to make the adjustments on the stuff we were missing. We were not getting across blocks a lot. I thought, in my opinion, we got out physical really bad in the first half. We had a couple opportunities to make some plays in coverage we didn't make, and I mean we get him on the very first series. He scrambles out around, and we let him get away. We got him down to third long, and I mean in the first half they were 3 of 7 on third downs. I think they were 6 of 11 in the second half to get 9 of 18. We got to be a lot better than that. I thought for 3 quarters it was atrocious defense, and then the fourth quarter, I told you, I mean after I think Stanford and then we had the USC, those coming to Jesus meetings. We get down 21-40, and I mean we had to call them up again and tell them, look guys, I mean this is a critical time in what we're trying to build. You can either lay down and they're going to embarrass you, or you can fight back. And if you make a couple plays and get some turnovers like we had the last couple of weeks, you can give the offense a chance to score and we'll have a chance to win. And to their credit, what we're building around here, they keep fighting. They keep fighting and fighting and fighting, and they find a way to have a chance to win. And tonight, we finished it.
What is it about this team in the fourth quarter? Because you outscored your opponents substantially.
I think, like I said earlier in the week, everything we do in this program is about competing. They compete until the very end. And we kind of have a slogan on defense, and it's kind of the whole team. The team that plays the hardest, the longest wins. And that was what took place tonight.
Red zone defense, pretty successful overall, forcing a lot of field goals. Obviously resulted in those extra points that ASU needed at the end there. So how can you speak to the red zone defense?
I think the guys made plays. I mean, a couple of the long rollouts by Tate on third down, the one on Kobe. Kobe's in great position. And a 5 guy over a 5'9" guy is going to win that battle 9 out of 10 times. Kobe had the ball in his hands, and he just reached over him, and he came over to me, and I asked him, I said, Kobe, you need some help? I mean, I get it. He goes, Coach, no. And give Ashari Croswell some credit now, because that young man got beat up early on in the season with all the PIs and all the stuff that he wasn't doing. He made a play on that 2-point play over there where they threw a fade to 19, and he came flying out of nowhere to knock it away. That's red zone defense. I mean, big time players make big time plays in big time games, and he's becoming pretty special.
So Rob, when you look at the offense, I mean, very, very slow start in the first half. What do you attribute that, and what happened in the second half?
You know, it was just really disappointing because at this point in time of the year, you should, as a coach, you kind of should know what you're going to get. And you know, the last 3 games before the Oregon game, you know, I thought that we had got that fixed. That's who we were. We start drives out. We run the football. We play action. We bootleg. We string long drives together. We eat up the clock, and you know. And then the Oregon game, you know, we kind of started doing what we did for 3 quarters tonight, and that's going backwards on first down and second down. So that was very disappointing. And we just kept telling the kids, guys, if you will just stop going backwards, we'll win this football game, especially on first down. I mean, it's so hard to overcome. You know, in your calling plays, it's 2nd and 14, it's 3rd and 11, or it's 1st and 15 or 20, and all that stuff. So, you just can't be a very good football team when you do stuff like that. So, you know, we got into the fourth quarter and calmed down a little bit. Give them credit. I agree with Coach. They out-physicaled us in the first half, especially up front. And you know, but our kids never quit, and so they just kept going, man. And you could visually see them wear down up front. And then they got one of their guys kind of hurt and bringing some guys in. So we knew we were starting to wear them down. Still had some problems in the third quarter. But, man, if we can just snap the ball and attempt to get 4 yards on first down, we're going to be just fine, man. And he was like, well, you guys stop going backwards, all right? You know, so we kind of fixed that in the fourth quarter, and you see what can happen when we do that.
Coach, what in the world was that 2-point conversion? What the hell was that?
Okay, man. Oh, my God. Like, you have no idea the 2-point. Yeah, all right. So,
Yeah, what was that?
Okay, so
We don't even get to practice
if you
against your
watch on
practice.
film, the guy who caught it, Tommy, was supposed to catch it way earlier than that. Okay, so we went in motion, and we had the numbers for the quick screen over to the left.
Okay.
And Manny, I don't know, I got to talk to him. I don't know why he didn't see it that way. And so he read it out. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 other possibilities. And he went through all 4 of them, came over here, ran over here, and then went back to the original one and scored. So, I mean, that's how we did it.
Jamie, you mentioned Kobe getting out lead for that touchdown pass. And then on the last drive, he made a great play to break up the touchdown. Just what does that say about him, his resilience? And also, he doesn't really seem to seek a lot of attention. He just
At all. Kobe has been our most consistent defensive back all year. The young man is the one that studies the most in the film room. He knows what route he's going to get almost on every play. And the only times he doesn't make plays is when it's physical ability. And that was it. The guy was, a 6'5" guy, 5'9". And he keeps fighting. He never gets down on the sideline. He's a good leader. He's quiet. He doesn't hardly say much. And the fact that stuff doesn't crush him, give him credit, because that's a hard position to play at 5'9".